What is your earliest memory? My earliest memory is when I thought I had sex for the first time. I was 6 years old in Brooklyn, New York, and I was at PS 268. Man, I had a lot of girlfriends, but my one main girl, her name was LaShawn. I'll never forget her. She reminded me of Gina off Martin, and I always thought that I was her Martin. So it was one day we was going to recess, and me and her didn't want to go. I don't know how we were able to stay after. So she was looking outside the window towards everybody downstairs playing in the playground. So what I did at the time, I pulled up on her, slide in, like you slide on the DM. So I was just like this. When you young, when you really into it, right? You bite that bottom lip. So I was feeling good, right? I was excited, like I was getting it. Then I went home, told my brothers. I was like, yeah, hey, man, I had sex for the first time, baby. I'm a man. Then my brother asked me, did you have your clothes on? And I said, yeah. So he shut me down. So that's the earliest memory for me. How do you want to be remembered? I'm going to be remembered as a great father, a great leader, a great motivator, and a great artist. Also that friend that you can lean on anytime you need someone to talk to, you need laughter, someone that'll be truthful and honest. I'm going to be that person that lights the flame, that sparks the match, that uplifts the people, that brings joy to this world. I'm going to be remembered as a positive being.
Pabst Blue Ribbon presents Armchair Quarterbacks.
See, what he needs to do is call an audible. If I was in there, I'd be there like this. Nebraska! Nebraska! My grandmother could have did better than that. And she's 165 years old. 165 years old.
I'd rather get a steaming hot Brazilian wax than listen to this nonsense. I've seen this man trip standing still, and now he's an elite quarterback? Whatever. Oh yeah, good pass.
I could have went pro too, but in elementary school, I had this ingrown toenail.
So faint I feel a breeze, almost there, but not enough to see. Didn't think I would come around. Your little spell is wearing off. Had this coming way too long. Enough is enough, and I'm not speaking Spanish. Proof be gone when I blink, please vanish. Lifted the curse, that's the weight off my back. I'm free, 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 free. Like a bird.
He doesn't even know my name.
Well, yeah, he's a douche and a flagrant ass.
I can't even deal with this. And what the hell about that monster? And where did that blood come from?
Listen, I don't know. Oh, hell nah. Jack King.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for calling.
Have a seat. I'm gonna record our conversation if you don't mind. Okay. Before we get started, I have to ask, why me?
I read your articles, and I seen you at the trial every day. You're a real good reporter.
Thank you.
That's why I called you here, because I honestly feel you can get my story out.
Okay. Then let's get right to it. It only took the jury 4 hours to find you guilty. Did that surprise you?
Nah. A dozen people saw me shoot and kill Charles Armbruster. It's kind of hard to fight evidence like that.
But what do you hope to accomplish by having me interview you right now? I'm confused.
I want people to know that I'm not a murderer, though.
Wow. Okay, so you wait for a cuffed and shackled, unarmed man to leave a courtroom. You walk up to him. You shot him 3 times point blank range, and he was dead before he even hit the ground. But you're not a murderer?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, the state not only called it murder, they called it premeditated murder. So I'm pretty interested to see how you see this.
Charles Manson was a murderer. So was Jeffrey Dahmer. I shot an animal, a rapist. How much do you know about Charles Armbruster?
He's a 6-time felon, been in jail more than he's been out.
Did you know that the state classified him as a habitual criminal, but they let him out? Then he was the main suspect in 7 other rapes, in which 2 of the victims were murdered. But the charges got dropped due to lack of evidence?
No.
Yeah. They wouldn't let us talk about that at the trial.
Well, see, I hear you. But according to the law, the man had rights.
Rights?
Yeah, rights.
You want to talk about rights? What about my sister's rights? She was talented. She was beautiful. He abducted my sister. He raped my sister. He threw her outside of his van on the side of the road under the assumption that she was dead. You want to talk about rights?
I know. I understand that. I know. I was at the trial, remember? But look, she ID'd the van. She picked Armbruster out of a lineup. He was going to go to jail.
Mr. King, jail wasn't going to do anything. That's why I put him out of everyone's misery. He winked at my sister.
Okay, yeah, but okay, so did what you do, did that heal anything? Did that help her?
No, she's...
No, of course not. She's at an institute right now, not doing very well, David. I was at the trial, remember?
Mr. King, it's not like I do this every day to everybody.
Look, I'm not saying you do, David, but gosh, man, you know, it's horrible crimes happen every day to people just as innocent as your sister. I'm sorry, man, but look.
Mr. King, I don't need a lecture on how bad society is.
Okay, obviously you do, because you can't kill someone just because they did you wrong. And I can't write an editorial on how killing the rapist is a good thing. You took another's life.
And for all intents and purposes, he took hers, Mr. King.
You're right. And now your family has to suffer 2 losses. Yours and hers. And they all really need your support right now. But you're not going to be there to give it. David, do you realize what you've done and where you're going? Do you realize that, right?
Mr. King, look at these. I'm in jail. And I'm probably going to be in here for a very long time. And I'm terrified of this. I don't know what's going to happen to me in here. Surviving every day. I may even die, but...
But what? But what?
I take full responsibility for my action. But Mr. King, in my heart of hearts, I honestly feel I ain't doing nothing wrong. To protect my sister.
I believe you. And in a way, I admire you. I do. Still, I'm a reporter. I can't write my opinions or I can't slant the news. I just write facts.
So what, you not gonna write the story, Mr. King? Please.
It's not what I'm saying, David. You're news right now, okay? And an interview with you will sell papers, but we will have to do it soon. And it's not going to be pretty. 2 weeks from now, nobody's going to remember your name, David.
It's kind of cold, Mr. King.
No. It's just what it is. So, I'm going to talk to the DA, police department, and get all the comments I have to get to round this story out for you. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Can you live with that?
I suppose.
No. Can you live with that? This is not up for negotiation.
Mr. King, I just want to be heard.
You will be there. I'm gonna talk to my editor to make sure he still wants to go through with this, okay? Off the record, David, I have a sister too. And if I was in your shoes, I might be in your shoes.
Good, so what we're gonna do right now, I need about 10 to 15 more minutes. What's gonna happen now is, we're gonna have the same actors, load a little music, there we go. I like Lenny, he can play a little, yeah, okay, good. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do the improv portion where they're gonna come out and do live improv for you guys. This has not been really rehearsed or anything. Everything's gonna be so in the moment and spontaneous, okay? So the first exercise we do is an exercise called newscast. Can I have my newscast team out here? Let's sit the chairs up, please. You guys have seen like Whose Line Is It Anyway, Wildin' Out, different improv shows. They're gonna do live improv. So give it up for our newscast. Come on out here. Good. Who's my lead anchor? Rachel, you're the lead anchor, correct? Come on over, lead anchor. Who's sports? Good. Callie's on sports. Good. Who's my man on the street? Who's weather? Good. And you're the expert, right? I need one more chair for the expert. Good. Thank you, sir. Now what's gonna happen is they're gonna do an improvised newscast for you guys. You guys all seen the news, right? We all watch the news, yes? Good. So what's gonna happen is each one of them will have a quirk. Each one of them will have something wrong with them. So I need my guests to give give Rachel a quirk. She's in a hurry. She's in a rush to get it. Yeah, she's in a rush. I like that. Good. Okay, Raven, give her a quirk. Okay, she has to poop. Okay, good. There we go. What's going on with our special guest here? Alice, give me something for a quirk for her. She's terrified of cockroaches, and one just crawled over her pants, and she doesn't want to let anybody to know. Good. Okay, here. What's going on, weather person? What's I say, Lauren, give me a quirk. He's allergic to cheese. You know, this guy's challenging. Let's give him something even more challenging. Give me something, anything. He has a what? Yeah, okay. Anything. He's scared of the rain. Okay, he'll make that work. Scared of the rain. And Rebecca, what's going on with him fresh here? Give me something. Gail, you got anything?
His favorite animal is a horse.
He pretends he's a horse. I like that. So what's going on, Rachel? What's her quirk? She's in a rush, right? Collie has the poop. Yes? Good, okay. Jeffrey Mott thinks a cockroach is crawling up her leg. She's terrified. He is, what was his? Scared of rain. The weatherman scared of rain. And Fresh thinks he's a horse. Right. So can I get some news, a news tune back there, please? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your 6 o'clock evening news with your lead anchor, Rachel Sands.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rachel Sands, and thank you for tuning in to Premiere AN News, where we premiere both positive and negative news. So in tonight's story, we ponder the question, why are there 12 hot dog buns but only 8 hot dogs? They don't match, and you always end up having to spend more money than you want to. And if you're in a hurry, like me, it just doesn't work. But for those of you who are sports fans, we have had a wonderful sports weekend here in Atlanta, and we're going to take it over to Collie, where she is going to fill us in on our sports. Collie, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry. In new news, the Saints were kicked out of the NFL because they suck.
Okay, and we'll take it back from Collie because apparently she's having a moment and needs to hurry someplace else. Let's go to our weather and see how we're doing this wonderful night. Weather?
Hey, yeah, hi. Today on the Lower East Side, there's a storm coming to Atlanta, and there's gonna be a lot of rain, and I don't know how I gotta go home. Is there a tunnel to get like from here to like the south side? Cause rain. Okay. So yeah, So we're gonna go to Texas. Texas is dry right now. So if you look over here, the south side of Texas is dry. I'm gonna go to Texas because I gotta go to work tomorrow. But yeah, just be careful because there's rain. Just don't go that way. What do you do? Okay, just back to you guys. Go back.
Okay, thank you, Rodney. For those of you who might be traveling to Texas, I hope this forecast helps you. But for those of you in Atlanta, good luck. We have a special guest in the studio, Miss Lucinda. She does pole dancing lessons for the elderly. Studies have shown that when elderly individuals remain flexible, they have less injuries. So let's take it to Lucinda. Lucinda?
Hi, my name is Lucinda, but I go by Mama Nasty for Golden Girls XXX play. Thank you so much for having me here today. Do you guys clean these floors? I'm just asking.
Usually we do.
Okay,
let's stick to the story.
Do it a little bit more.
Can you tell us about the research that you have done on the elderly for this pole dancing class?
Yes. Research. Are you sure you clean these floors?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay, well, what I love about what I do is that I believe that no matter how old you are, you should never forget your youth. You should never forget your youth. And, you know what, I'm gonna stand up because I feel like I need to show you guys some of my moves.
Okay. Can you do it in 5 minutes or less?
Yes, I can. We start off by stretching like this, and then we do little leg lifts. Like, you know what, we also stand in chairs, you know, just so we can be a little bit more prepared for whatever happens, whether, you know, but I
have a quick question for you. So what do you do with those elderly who have had hip replacements?
Elderly,
are you okay?
I'm fine.
But quickly.
Elderly with hip replacements, I mean, the best thing that I say to do is to always stretch, remain flexible, and to just have fun. I mean, who cares if the old lady wants to lift her leg all the way back there? Just support what she does, you know? So that's what I kind of like. Are you sure you clean these floors? Like, this is...
Okay, that's all we have time for you
Okay,
today.
no
Thank
problem.
you. Have a seat.
I can go now?
No, not just yet. No one can leave before I leave.
Okay,
well, we do have a man on the street. Jeffrey Richardson. What do you have for us today? And make it brief.
Yeah.
Faster.
No! Call! No! Oh, hi everyone, it's me, Jeffrey with your man on the street. I do apologize. My mother made it with Mr. Ed. I'm sorry, I'm half horror. So, today on the south side of Atlanta, there was a dump truck that dumped over and it had nothing but a Put it in the car, Carl. Put it in. I do apologize, you guys, but back to you.
Okay, thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have had the most unusual broadcast tonight. Some of us need to see a gastrologist, and maybe we might need some Kleenex and therapy for this one and that one. Thank you for tuning in, where the news is always positive and negative. Have a good night.
Very nice. Give a round of applause, guys. Very nice. Good. Very well. All right. Next.
Money makes the world spin. And these lights, cameras, stage, and pole is just a whirlwind for these girls to twirl in. World's end. So pay attention. As I define these times as a generation of lust, where the mind, body, and soul, and even trust can be purchased for a few bucks. So I'm gonna let it be known. While y'all pointing the finger at me, the real problem's at home. Kids having kids, kids thinking they grown, the blind leading the blind down temptation's road. See, they walking on fire. A life unbalanced with no soul. See, everybody know I'm a real player in the game. But even I can see it's a damn shame that these girls be willing to be called outside of their name. Taking pride in being called a big booty hole by a rapper with 2 chains. See, the ball's been dropped. I'm just picking up the loose change. This is exactly why I can put these girls on stage half naked. There's a lot of people who hate it. Well, I can say there's a lot more who respect it. I just got the game perfected while the real problem's neglected. So to answer your question, let me make 2 and 2 connect. Unplug the TV, take a good stand to clear up your reflection, and realize that my pay doesn't calculate in dollars, but in sense of direction. Or should I say misdirection? So while y'all pointing the finger at me, you gotta realize I'm just out here working. And one thing's for certain. Before these girls hit my doorstep, they already been twerking.